Cathy from Frank the Entertainer. Why don't you give us a little brief, background of who you are real quick and what's up?
Well, I was the runner-up on Frank the Entertainer. Came really close to winning, but just fell short of the prize, which was Frank. But, I actually feel like I came out the winner in the situation, so whatever, it's all good. But other than that,
I feel that.
Yeah, that was actually my second show. I hope that I get more in the future because I love reality. But right now I'm just, focusing on, going out and promoting myself and making sure people, know who I am so that when another opportunity comes along, they want me and they know that I would be the best for the job or whatnot. So I guess we'll see what happens in the future.
Right, that's what's up. Now, it's crazy because I watch the show seldomly, just a little bit. I've seen you. You're very beautiful. And it's funny, though, because, hearing you on the phone, it's like a whole nother woman. Like, your accent, how you sound, and I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it, but that's dope. That's dope. That's that. Were you from Long Island?
No, I'm from Staten Island.
Oh, Staten Island. I know you was on one of them islands.
Yeah. I'm one of the boroughs. I'm sorry. Long Island is like the wannabe part of New York City, so.
Right. Oh, sorry for my Long Islanders. Now check this out, Cathy. I know you almost won the show and all of that. Let me ask you about the final call, the decision. What do you stopped you from accomplishing that? I know, of course, you're a female, so you're not going to sit up here and tell me, that the girl had this and I probably didn't, da-da-da-da-da. You knew Frank. You got to know Frank a lot. So, what do you think he was looking for that maybe, I'm not going to say you didn't have, but maybe he thought he could get from the other woman rather than you, or maybe you was too much for him?
Well, I definitely agree with you. I think that I was a little too much for him. The whole time on the show, I think a lot of people forget because it started off as one thing and turned into something totally different, and I kind of went through this whole transformation on the show. But a lot of people forget that in the beginning, Frank and I, we had, this, really, love-hate thing going on. We would, fight all the time, and they didn't even show it. We did, get into several arguments on the show because I'm not the kind of person to ever let somebody, talk down to me or whatever, make me feel like shit. Fuck that. So right. He felt like because it was his show, he could act like how he wanted to act or whatnot. And I'm not all about that. I did have to bite my tongue quite a few times because I just kept saying to myself, I was like, Cathy, if you get your ass kicked off this show because of your mouth,
yourself because of your own problem, then that would have just sucked. That was partially, I hate to cut you off, but that was partially my and Leah's problem on Tool Academy too. Our mouths really got us in trouble, and she was it was hard, getting into it with them girls and whatnot, and I was pissed off when we lost challenges and some more shit, but, when you're under all that pressure, it's kind of hard to stay in character. I can relate, and I can only imagine if I was on the show with a female I was trying to date, and she just thought, okay, this is her show, I'm just going to kiss your ass, no, I'm a fly star too, likewise, Cathy, you fly as hell too, so you got to respect you,
Exactly. So, we had a little bit of a rocky start, but towards the end, it was totally different, the relationship that we developed. I have to say that, the realest thing that you witnessed on the show was what happened between Frank and I. So, it's kind of cool to have watched it because it did, everything just...